What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to give a shout out to the brother DJ Akademiks. I'm not the kind of guy to want to kick somebody when they are down or going through things. The young man is going through some trials and tribulations in his life right now, and it's really what I think is a false allegation. So because of this particular false allegation, brother DJ Akademiks is being punished, right? And it all came out when he said that this chick he used to deal with stole $500,000 of his money. He then subsequently talked about the fact that she slept with two of his so-called friends. So that's how this all comes together, right? The young lady then comes out and says that DJ Akademiks and his two buddies did something to her. I'm going to let you hear the clip and then we're going to come back.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. Me too. And a kit was done. You know what? I'm going to come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
So that is her allegation, all right, that she's leveraging against Mr. Akademiks. Now, I want you to hear some of the receipts that he has conjured up from some old phones, which in my case, I believe that this will prove his innocence, but I want you guys to hear this and then I'm going to come back.
Remember in her video, she says, it wasn't just your friends, it's you. Does these messages sound like Akademiks did anything? I'm gonna put it up on the screen. This is the first message after I sent the picture. This is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her like, yo, I think you fucked my, she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking mad? And I'm like, bruh, you know, like I looked at you. And if she remembers this, she know I'm not capping. I said, you know, men look at girls two different ways. We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and whores. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who fucking everybody? So that's why I was like, yo, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. Because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepting it that she did have sex with the two dudes. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I said, I guess you won, I suppose, whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying I did nothing wrong? I know you can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me. By the way, this is not Cheyenne. This is not Cheyenne. For everybody, this is not Cheyenne. This is some other shit. She says, look, I know you can't look at me the same. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad and I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what's the next message. Give me a second. A therapist or something. Hold on. Therapist or something. Okay, cool. All right. Now this is another message. And then this is, you know, so I told her, I said, yo, you should get tested. Because we're talking in between all this and like on the phone and shit too. I tell her, yo, you should go get tested. Like, cause like, okay, granted, you didn't mean to whatever, but you had sex with two dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested. Bro, if I did some weird shit, tell no girl to go get, come on, dog. Like, come on, let's do the math. All right. Anyway, let me see. So y'all read this message, right? Okay. Then it happens and it says, okay. She says, I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this. This is what she's saying. It's unlike me to do this. And I don't even know the other guy's name. I was just laying there. Anyway, like at this point, I ain't gonna lie. And this is where I say I feel certain type of wrong for like, cause I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her like, yo, you know me for like 2 years and you like, yo, I'm mad at her. Like, I'm not really looking at it like, oh, maybe I'm thinking she's also playing games. I'm like, what you mean you don't remember doing it? Like, camera, what you mean you don't remember? Anyway, so I say, you call, I guess she calls. She says, I'm considering going in for a testing kit for us to figure this out because it's bits and pieces I remember and I'm still not okay. Right? This is what I say to her. This is what I literally say. I said, this is what I say to her. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing. Remember I told you, I said, before I got to confront her, I said, yo, everything you did last night, you were cool with doing, right? And she was like, yeah, I had fun. And then when I said, yo, you know you my two niggas, she was like, what? No, I didn't. Anyway, she said, well, I was sleeping. You were okay with doing it. You said, yeah. So I don't know. Remember, I'm telling her, that's why I asked you when you were here, if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with, and you said, yeah. So I don't know. Then here's what she says. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and, okay, let me find the rest of that.
All right, guys. So we've heard this and what he's saying, and obviously the enemies of DJ Akademiks, like Freddie Gibbs, Meek Mill, people that he is, had enemies with in hip hop, they are coming against him. And of course, he said some terrible things about SZA, Meg Thee Stallion. So now the women are coming out and it's not looking good for the guy. The guy's trying to vindicate himself. And I believe that he is telling the truth. I don't think he has any reason to lie about what's going on. But I think this is something that a lot of men can make light of, right? And I think that is this. Firstly, and I'm going to keep repeating this for every guy who wants to be successful. Keep in mind, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. Being in this business, it has afforded me to meet a lot of different people on every continent. Okay? Europe, Asia, North America, and Africa. Most of the continents, rather. So I've seen it all. I've seen guys come and go. I've been in the business with guys who've made millions of dollars. I've seen guys die in this business, unfortunately. Right? So I've seen guys come and go in this situation. And one of the things that I have witnessed, especially black men, is when black men get money, black men are not ready for the level of success. Black men are just not ready for it, right? And this is why you see black men struggling in the ways that they do when it comes to handling money. A lot of black men, they work really hard to get into the industry. Once they get the money, I've seen this, especially from black men that come from single mother-led homes. They're so eager to trade their hard-earned money in for booty. Somebody who's just, so in other words, it took you everything to become who you are. And it takes the person that you're trying to deal with the opposite sex, they're born like that or bought a BBL, right? And you are not making this lady have any standards or any respect for you at all. And the woman despises you for that. And she walks over you, and what the character that it took you to become who you are, it's null and void now. That respect that she should have for you in being a man, you literally just gave it up. It's like almost like a tall fighter who has a great jab, not throwing a jab and letting a shorter fighter come in and just hit you in the body all day. That's exactly Akademiks. And this is why when you always deal in the black sectors, and this is one of the things I'm gonna admit to, I'm never worried about new content creators in the black sector of YouTube, especially if they're black men. I'm gonna tell you why. They'll do good for a minute. Once that money comes in, they're not gonna be consistent anymore in the business. You can pretty much count on the fact that they're gonna do something silly. You can count on the fact they're gonna take the money out of the business. They're gonna go get some chicks. They're gonna get somebody pregnant. They're gonna get married. They're gonna do something that is against how it's gonna go against the process of how they got there. And you can almost for certain guarantee it. And it's sad, but you're gonna be able to guarantee it. This is exactly what happens with black men. And Black men want to be successful. And then once you get a little bit of taste of success, then let's participate in all those things with these people who would have never helped you. A lot of these ladies would never, if you didn't have the money, they wouldn't give you a shot. We got to be honest about that. They would not care about you. But you know what? We don't care. We don't care, you know? And then when the chicks start acting crazy, and as long as she is willing to engage with us in sexual conquest, that's all that matters. You know, we don't have no respect for ourselves. If the woman is doing something crazy, we can't just get them out of there. No, because we don't have a backbone when we start making money. It's all about the cheeks. So when it's all about the cheeks, you don't care if the person is a decent woman, if she has respect for herself. All you care about is cheeks. And then when she starts acting like the way she does, then you have a problem with it. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.